Good morning, everyone. Today is day 2 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And our sketch artist today is Katie Scott. And she has like a mixed media background. She's got some spatters. She's got some little lines drawn around also. And she also has little animals kind of in a triangle, and well, in a triangle. And she's got a title up here at the top, and she's got 2 different size pictures. And at first I was going to do the same size picture, and then I decided that it just was taking up too much room, and so I am doing the 2 just like her. So I've got Foster here, and she's playing with my little jar of buttons, and they look like wooden buttons that are painted, and I got them on Temu, but she was having a grand time playing with them. And so anyway, my daughter had given me this in that one of those mega haul videos that I showed you. These were some of the papers, and so I decided I wanted this, but there wasn't 2 of them, and it wasn't big enough to do both photos. So I took the next color down, and I'm using that. So I like these 2 together. I think they look great, and I didn't want to do just the one color when I wanted the brighter color, if that makes any sense. Okay, so this one here, I got a close-up of her once she dumped all the buttons out. And so I kind of chopped off her head, but I just thought that was so cute with all the buttons, so that's what I've got for the picture. But I love this one here where she's got the little ponytail showing. It's just so cute. So I don't know if I'll run out of tape or not. Maybe. Okay. So I'm just putting I cut it an 1/8 of an inch bigger, so I should have a 1/16 of an inch all the way around. And now right here, this is the sofa behind her, and this corner bothers me. And I think because it's brown here, it almost looks like there's something cut off there. In fact, it was worse before I matted it, but I'm going to cover that little corner up anyway. But I just thought, just so you know, it's like sometimes you'll find something and maybe you'll actually search for the thing, because I could have put this down here further, but I'm going to put it so it covers that up. Okay, so I'm going to put these down. Oh, and I just hit that end of that tape. So I'm going to pause and I'll be right back. Okay, I refilled my tape, and I'm going to put down the next one. And now I'm going to put my title right above this, just like Katie has it. But I've got this little cat here, and I've also got this rabbit here that has this balloon. But I'm going to totally cover up this balloon. This little rabbit's going to kind of look like he's, hold on to the bottom of this little picture. And I'm just going to go over the cat's ear just a little bit. I'm trying not to go over it, but I do want it as low as I can get it without covering up the cat. So, just because that's where I want my title. Okay. And now I ended up die cutting my letters today. So what I did was I took the letters I was going to use, and they're probably all in the other room still. But I just took them and spelled out the word here in the die cut using the die cut. Now I needed 2 T's because I'm going to call it buttons. And so I just left a space where that would be, so I could line it up and see if that's the letters I actually wanted to use. So that works really good. And the letters are these ones that look like they're stitched, and I thought that'd be perfect since we have buttons. And this looks kind of baby-like for me to, or you know, also. So I thought that would be super cute. And so I am not doing the outline because then they'd be too big. So I'm just using the little inside pieces. I really love these letters. I think I got them on Amazon. Okay, so I'm gonna spell out buttons. And I have my little tweezers here. Yep. So I think I'll probably just put down one and then do the rest. I'll turn off the camera so you don't have to see the whole thing. But I'm just gonna put it right in here. And I've used the exact same paper as what I used to mat the smaller picture. So I'll finish putting the letters down. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got the title buttons on there. And I'm also going to take where this O is and put a button in that place. If I can get my E6000 open. I can probably glue this down with just the Scotch tacky glue, but I know if I put this on it, it's not moving. Ever. Okay, so got that on there, and it takes an hour. It'll be dry enough to hang it up on my bulletin board, but in 24 hours it'll be permanent. Okay, I'm trying to get it to settle straight. Okay, and I've taken all the buttons that I'm going to use today and put twine in them. I've used the turquoise twine, this big bolt I have, the orange twine that I got at the Dollar Tree, and these come 3 to a package for $1.25, and I really like them because they're thin, so they were super easy to thread through here, and they stay together, they don't fray. You know, they will fray if you're messing with it, but I really like how they work. Okay, so I've got this little cat that I'm going to put over here, and I did put dimensionals, but only on the top part because these little pieces are so skinny. I'm actually just going to glue them down, and so it will just kind of be lifted up at the top. And so I am going to just have that part lifted up a little bit, but I think that will work nicely and still give it that dimensional effect. And I won't have those pieces that are fragile hanging out. And these were cut from the 3x4 cards because I bought these papers individually, and I did not get the page that had the embellishments on it. I wasn't able to find it by the time that I went to buy this. So, and remember, I'm going to cover up that little corner that I dislike. Okay, and I'm going to tilt it so that the leg is kind of coming down right at the edge of the photo. And then I'm going to make sure I'll put those pieces down that I want to make sure stick. Okay, and then I have this other piece, another piece that I cut from the 3x4s. And I thought, since I'm working up in this corner where the clouds are, it would be cute to have the little airplanes. And so I think I'm going to start out with some tape. And then the little banner pieces, I am going to put some glue on them, because one of them actually, when I was cutting out the details of it, it separated from the piece. I think it's right here, yeah. So I'm going to put glue on that. And I'm going to try not to go off the edge because I don't like to cut, you know, things off the top. And I'm going to let it overlap the buttons a little bit. The word buttons. Okay. And then I have my, just really the 2 buttons and my finishing touches here. And I think I want this one up here and then this one down here. Because I've got a lot of the teal color there, so I figure I could add a little more teal up here. And maybe I'll kind of tuck it into the flowers there. And now I'll do the same here. Okay, that's a new tube than what I usually get, and I'll tell you, you have to twist that lid on so many times to get it on. Okay, and then I have these jewels, and I'm gonna see how these are from Violet Studio, and I got them at Joann's last year, right around Easter. I think I'd like to have those on there, so I'm gonna use those. And pretty sad about Joann's closing. It's really sad when some of the stores that have been around for years and years can't recover. Because I had fond memories of that store shopping with my mom. As I'm sure many of you have. You know, lots of ladies sewed back then. My mom sewed a lot. Okay. I'm gonna kind of going down in here. I think I'll put one there, and then I have these really tiny ones. I think I'm gonna stick one of those up in there too, because they're super tiny, so maybe I'll just kind of put one there. And I'll probably keep adjusting these until it's dry. Okay. Now I've got these little things on the wheels, so I could always add something there too. Maybe I've got these yellow gems too, and I do have yellows through here, so maybe I'll use a couple of these to put on their little parts of their wheels here. Because I haven't added a whole lot of embellishments because, you know, doesn't really need too many. And maybe, let's see, behind this airplane, maybe I'll add smaller gems. Like it's making a little trail of gems behind the airplane. I think that would be cute. And then I'll do it over here too. So this one here, I did 2 of the mediums and then 1 small. Over here I'm going to do 1 medium and 2 small. So I kind of break up the things so they don't look exactly alike. And maybe I could put some gems in this little car too. Okay, I think for the car I will use the little turquoise ones. What size do I want for that? Do I want the great big ones? think I'll use the medium ones.
Did you say gems?
I did say gems.
Or did you mean to say enamel dots?
No, I was gonna use enamel dots, but I thought this looked like, I think Foster would have picked gems, so that's what I'm going with.
I see.
All right, so that is it. And I thought that was a super cute sketch. We've had awesome sketches. I can't wait to do the next one. So that's it for today. And there will be a link down below where you can see everybody that just is posting still shots. And then there will be another spot where, another link that shows everybody who's doing YouTube videos. So thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful and blessed day. And I will have close-ups at the end. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.